What more can the federal government do for veterans?
Well, first off, they can start taking care of them instead of giving a lot of our money away to other countries in the world. They can take care of their veterans first. Trudeau's comment that they're asking for too much is ridiculous, and you can check that in the history books too, what he referenced that too. So I just don't think they're being taken care of properly.
I think they can stop sandbagging them every time they go to try to get some benefits, and stop, prolonging the process, and in some cases not even giving them what their due diligence is, and that's happening more and more. It's ridiculous that they should not have to fight. This should come natural. She shouldn't even have to ask for it. It should be automatic.
I think listening to the veterans, finding out specifically what are some of the specific needs they want. I know it's easy for us as outsiders to try and say what it is that they should have, but I think speaking to them directly would be a better solution, finding out what specifically they need.
I think the federal government should give the veterans more money, because they deserve that as well, because they gave their lives. Yeah.
I don't know. I think they need to be more recognised than they are, more so public-wise. There's never anything. Usually there's only negative about the veterans, from veterans associations and the government. So I just think the government should do something to recognise it.
I think the best thing the government could do is make sure we stay out of any more wars. That'd be the best thing for veterans.
Oh, well, the thing is, veterans shouldn't be having to fight with the government for anything. They should be looked after like for their service. I mean, we should be treating them like kings. Kings and queens for their service. We owe a lot to our forefathers.
I mean, even so much as medical bills. I mean, we do have a great healthcare system here in Canada. But even just making sure that there's nothing that they have to worry about after what they've been through to help us be where we are. Just making sure that even if it's something, I mean, now 2020 with mental health being such a huge issue, helping them with PTSD or anything of that sort. Just making sure that they're as comfortable as possibly can be, because considering what they did for us to live the life that we live nowadays, should not go just kind of be swept under the rug or anything like that.
I think we're underserving mainly our veterans and our mental health. There's a huge crisis of veterans coming back and having PTSD, depression, anxiety, and not being able to deal with that. And that doesn't just affect their day-to-day function, but affects their chances of getting employment afterwards. And so I think we need a lot more effort on not only when they come back and supporting them, but preparing them with coping strategies prior to for enjoying the forces and being deployed. And I think we've been failing them drastically with that.
I think they should make sure that they have a proper retirement and proper medical care. Definitely. They should never go hungry.
Well, making sure that their health benefits are covered, because obviously they're at an age now that a lot of them do probably have a lot of health problems, that kind of thing. And making sure that their pensions are covered. These are people that should not at this time in their life be really worried about how their rent's going to be paid and how they're going to have food on the table and having health insurance and that kind of stuff.
Certainly they've been brought to task on the after effects for young men who are fighting now, that they really do have to look at making sure that they get the services they need when they come back.
And that, that their quality of life is taken care of for all the sacrifices that they did do for those years. So quality of life would be the best thing. That the government needs to step up and make sure that all the veterans receive that.